Hello everyone and welcome back to today's weather video. Before we get the video started, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if you would like to, and like the video to give it a big all thumbs up, and also check out other links in the description below for other videos that I've done in the past, weather and non-weather related. So today is Monday, April 19th, and we are actually talking about a snowstorm that is going to be affecting the Central Plains and the interior Northeast tomorrow on Tuesday in the Central Plains and Wednesday in the interior Northeast. So a big cool down is in store for a lot of places in the country. So, all right, today is Monday. So right now, relatively just fine, pretty much along most of the country, at least, east of the Rockies and everything. But we do have our storm system that is making its way into the Rockies today, and it will be sweeping into the plains tomorrow and into the interior Northeast on Wednesday. Now, we are going to have a cold shot of air coming down from Canada, and I mean, it's going to be cold. I mean, it's going to feel more like February than it's going to feel like the middle to end of April and everything. We have widespread frost and freeze advisories from Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Nebraska. Widespread freezing conditions tonight into tomorrow morning. So if you do have those plans out a little early, just bring them inside and cover them up so they don't freeze, obviously. The storm system will take shape tomorrow. Now, this is not going to be a blockbuster storm, but it is going to bring a swath of snow basically into places from Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, even Chicago is going to pick up some snow, maybe an inch or so tomorrow. Down into like Indianapolis is expected to see snow. Kansas City, maybe 1 to 3 inches tomorrow. And also St. Louis could see a mixture of rain and snow. So it's going to be cold enough. It's only going to be into the mid to upper 30s, low 40s in most of these locations. Now, the storm system itself is going to be kind of a quicker mover. So honestly, tomorrow, Tuesday, is going to be the main event here into the Central Plains. And then Tuesday into Wednesday, it's going to move into the Northeast. And we're going to see snow into the interior parts of the Northeast. The I-95 corridor, way too warm, okay? You're not seeing any snow from Boston down to DC. Not going to happen. But in the higher mountain areas of the interior Northeast, and maybe a little bit into West Virginia and going into the the higher elevations of West Virginia, Maryland, Virginia, and maybe a snowflake or two in North Carolina. But honestly, I think that the warmer air is going to be definitely taking over than the colder air when you get down basically south of the Virginia line. But nonetheless, we are going to see some snowfall on Wednesday. I mean, Pittsburgh possibly, but more in the higher terrain of New York, Pennsylvania, and then going into parts of New England in the Green and White Mountains again. Again, this is kind of unusual. I mean, it's not obviously summer yet, and we're still in the transition phases, basically. Usually March is more of the up and down temperature swings that we normally get. However, this year, April is also seeing kind of a vigorous kind of storm setup throughout the whole entire month. And again, widespread 1 to maybe 4 inches of snow, but it definitely is going to throw you off guard, especially when, plants are coming out, trees are blooming, the cherry blossoms in the Midwest and everything. I mean, just there's flowers coming out, and now you're going to get snow on top of that. After the actual storm moves out, we are going to have just a brief kind of like cooler air settling in for a little bit, and then it will finally gradually warm up by the weekend and early next week. So you're not going to be stuck in the 30s and 40s in Chicagoland basically forever. It will be back up to the 50s and 60s next week. We just have to get through this whole entire storm system. The southern part of the actual storm will be bringing rain and some thunderstorms, and we are going to have kind of a breezy day on Wednesday, especially on the East Coast from the southeast into the Carolinas, Virginia, the Mid-Atlantic, and going up into southern New England. You're going to have to start off on Wednesday a southwesterly wind, and it's going to kind of keep you a bit mild, and then we are expected to see thunderstorms and showers erupt during the mid to maybe early parts of the afternoon on Wednesday, and then the temperatures are going to be coming crashing down as the winds turn northwest, and we're going to see that colder Canadian air. So I would not be surprised to see, especially outside of the major metro areas along the East Coast, frost and freeze advisories pop up. I know we had some frost just west of DC a couple of days ago. I would totally expect to see more frost and freeze warnings coming into, again, places, especially west into the higher terrain on Wednesday night going into Thursday morning. It will be chilly. We are expected to see mid to upper 30s in DC, Baltimore, Philadelphia, maybe around freezing in New York and Boston. We'll have to see how cold it actually gets. But if you do live in interior Northeast, the southern parts of the actual Great Lakes, and then back into the Central Plains, you are going to see winter weather return briefly, but it definitely is going to be a little mind-blowing if you're used to spring temperatures and are totally winter like bye-bye. So that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back with another video in a couple days. So take care. Bye.